and welcome to the Future Millionaires channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm going to be talking about how to apply into the UK medical training in 2023, what you're supposed to do, the things you need to get, you'll be able to be selected for the interview. If you have not subscribed, please click on that subscription button and also click on that notification. You'll be the first person to receive my videos when it is released. Don't forget to click on the likes and also leave your comment. Today I'll be talking about the guidance on how to apply for the UK training in 2023. So if you're in the UK and you want to apply for the training in 2023, this is what you have to know. First of all, you have to get your Crest form signed. Let me quickly explain to you what Crest form is about. Here in the UK, if you're an international graduate and you come in, or even if you're here in the UK, you study here in the UK and you want to get into the training, you need to finish your competencies. We call it competencies. You need to at least work in a hospital which is recognized, in a trust where it is recognized for at least 3 months. Now, once you've done the 3 months, you need to have a consultant who knows that you've worked with for not less than 3 months, and you have to complete all the foundation year 2 competencies. You need to be supervised to do that. Once you've signed all your competencies, then you have the Crest form signed. It means you have a certification of completion of foundation year 2. Now let's get into what you have to do once you've signed your Crest form. Before that, I just want to explain to you the difference between US residency and UK training. Now, the US residency is once you finish your step 1, step 2 and step 3, you directly go into residency. Now here in the UK, before you can get into training, you have to work as a doctor for at least 3 months. That's where you sign your Crest form. Because I live in the UK and I work here as a doctor in the UK, I'm just going to tell you what you need here in the UK. When you're preparing to apply, you know which direction you're going, whether to go to GP or to go to training. Now, if you want to do GP training, it's quite easier to go into that direction. You just need your Crest form signed and you need to prepare for an examination which is organized by the GMC. This exam is once you get a good score, you might get where you chose as your first choice. Get a good score before you can get your first choice of selection. Mostly the GP application opens in October. So if you're planning on getting into the GP, normally it's open in the month of October and sometimes in August, early next year. So if you don't get a chance of applying this year, you can do next year. This is how the exams happen. So once you apply for this year in GP and you are selected for the exam, if you apply in October, your exams will be in January. And if you want to prepare for the exams, you need to get some materials which I'll recommend for you to use the past medicine to prepare yourself for the exam. So this is how the training works. Before you get into the training, you also need to get your Crest form signed. Once you get your Crest form signed, you need to have achieved certain skills. You need to have done certain projects for you to get yourself a good score before you can be selected for the interview. There are a few things I'll share with you need to be able to get, okay? You need to achieve before you can apply. So when you are doing the application, there are certain things you need to go through to know if you've really qualified. You have to grade yourself to get at least 11 points. Once you get about 11 points, you'll be eligible to be selected for the interview. So, and I also leave the link below for you to know what you need to do to be able to get a good score and be selected for the interview. So number 1, for you to be able to get a good point, you have to do a quality improvement project, that is QIP. It's easy, automatically you get 2 points from there. So that's why you need to work in a hospital or in a trust where you get a good, you get people to work with. And then 2, you need to have an audit. If you have not have an audit, probably you have a QIP, which is fine. You need to also have a presentation, at least do a teaching. A presentation is also very important. And you also have to involve yourself in research. It's also a point you score. And if your academic is good, you've been receiving awards in school, you have already done specialty training from any other place, it's also very important because it earns you a point. If you have enough points, the rest assure that you'll be selected for the interview. Now when the interview is in February, so when you get selected, you get an email confirmation of being selected for the interview in February. So you prepare for the interview. Once your interview goes well, you score a good point, you then have your choice of specialty you want to work in. So basically that's all you need to do when you're applying for the training in 2023. Now bear in mind that there's a new update on the Crest form. It's just about a few pages you need to sign up. Before it was like 10 pages, now they've detailed it to about 5 pages. So if you have not used the new Crest form, you have to go back and use the new Crest form again because the old one is no more in use. I'll leave the link below if you want to download the new Crest forms. So many of you will be asking which online website do I have to go to apply for the training. There's only one website that you have to use for applications, and it's called Auria. I'll leave the link below if you want to apply through Auria. That's the only way you can use to apply for the training, unfortunately. So if you have no account with Auria, you need to sign up an account with them, and then once you sign up, you get your own account details and your password, and then you can open and then apply for the training. Don't worry if you don't have all the competencies done this year. You can start working in a hospital or in a trust where you will get a consultant to sign for you. If you want to go into GP, likely for you there's another opening coming up next year before the month of November. So watch out for that. Keep searching online. You'll be able to know when the date will be open. If you're fortunate enough and this year GMC decides to do the application for training twice next year, maybe probably you can also go in next year as soon as possible. So keep your fingers crossed and make sure you sign all your competencies. Get your Crest form signed. It's very important. If you can't do anything, get your Crest form signed. So there you go. Basically, these are the things you need to do before you can enter into the training in 2023. If you have any questions at all, if you have any comment, just leave it below. Are you ready to go into the training this year? Wish you all the best, and if you're not writing the flaps, good luck with that. You'll be fine. Just keep learning. Everything has an end. Do you want to get into a specialty now? Are you ready for a specialty? Have you thought of what you want to do? If you have, just leave a comment below and let me know what are your plans. Are you planning of applying for the GP or you're applying for the specialty? Just leave your comment. Let me know what you think. Take care for now. Thank you for joining me, and I really appreciate your time. Bye bye for now. Take care.